Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So how is everyone doing today? I do hope you are all well. So today we are doing a magazine. This is Creative Stamping Magazine and it is issue number, what issue are we? 132. So this is 100. It came through the post a couple of days ago. So yeah, oh, very nice. We don't want to see that. Let's get rid of you. Right, okay, so yeah, this is Creative Stamping Magazine. It is the brand new one out. Well, it is for March 24. So yeah, so we're going to have a quick look through. So the first thing I want to do is have a look at who's in it, at your makes. So there's normally a section where it shows you, oh, here we are. So yeah, hopefully you guys, if you see yours, yeah, I just think it's nice, isn't it, if your makes get put in the magazine. Don't recognize anyone, but I'm useless with names, but some beautiful cards made. I love this journal page as well. So as usual, I'm just going to grab a few pages. We're going to open up, have a quick look at what is in the magazine. I'm not going to show you it all because if you're going to buy it, you'll want to sit and read it yourself, but this just gives you an idea of what is in the magazine. So is there an offer on for subscribing? I am a subscriber. I pay for the magazines, by the way, out of my own pocket. So yeah, but I do have an affiliate down in the description box below to Craft Stash where you can buy this magazine from, and yeah, every time you use that, it's not going to cost you anything extra, but what it does do is help support the channel and help me bring magazine videos like this to you. So let's have a look at next month, because you guys love to see what's, ooh, I'm already excited. I know you guys love to see what is in the next month. So there is actually an offer on. If you subscribe, you do get some tools worth of £40, so there is actually an offer on. Beautiful stamp set. It looks like we've got a stamp set and we do have 2 stencils as well. How cool is that? So lots going on in next month, which will be on sale on the 28th of March. So I am really looking forward to that one, like super looking forward to it. So yeah, so that is the magazine. So let's have a look at the gifts this month. So the gifts, we are getting a stencil and, as always, an A4 stamp set. I'm going to take this out of the packaging, okay, because then we can see it better because we do have overhead lights on. So it is this beautiful Easter set. Oh, it's actually springtime wishes, but to me it's screaming Easter. We've got some daffodils and tulips with some Easter eggs. We've got some we've got this little bunny in an Easter egg, which is so cute. We've got this corner piece here. We've got a cross, and then we've got some like filler flowers like daffodils and is it pansies? Yeah, lots of sentiments on here. So if there was no rain, there would be no flowers. Birthday wishes, may your day be full of light. Easter blessings, happy birthday. We hope you feel surrounded by love at this sad time. Oh, it's a sad one. Spring has sprung and Easter is here. And then the other thing that we are getting is we are getting this stencil as well. So this is Delicate Daisies stencil. So what are we going to do today? Well, I have an idea with the stencil. I think we can make a nice, quick, easy card with the stencil using the flowers. So I think that might be nice. I'm trying to open it, but it doesn't want to open. Right, let's just rip it. Rip it, because, yeah, I can't be bothered to fight with you. Right, we do need some card out that we did have. I had a bit of a clear out of this, so it's only, yeah, right. So I'm going to cut a panel. Actually, this might be about right. Let's do 5.5, actually, by 4. Yeah. So 5.5 by 4. And I am going to use a 5x7 card base. Okay. So, yeah, I like that. Right, so that's going to be for that one. And then I think we should do some stamping. And I do have some baby cards. I cut these ready to turn into little notelets. And I think we can definitely do something with these. I'm loving this daffodil. And I like the idea of just something so simple of just a daffodil with a little sentiment, and then we come in and we colour them with the my polychromo pencils. You can use any pencils, they'll work. This is literally just because this is what I have in my stash and they are to hand, but that's what I'm thinking for the card. And actually, do you know what, I'm gonna make a set of them, a set of note cards, because how lovely will that be? How many flowers do we got? We've got 1, 2 that are like big enough. We could do that one, so that's like 3. So yeah, let's make 3. We could do the cross as well. Yeah, maybe do the cross as well. So let's do some Easter note cards, I think. Yeah, right, okay, so what we're going to do is I am going to grab my stamping platform. I think, am I going to use my stamping platform, or do you think I'm brave enough to actually just stamp? No, let me grab my stamping platform. So let me grab that and then I will be back. Right, I'm back. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take my stamps out. I'm going to stamp these all down onto our cardstock. Okay. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Right. So make sure it's nice and straight. So I'm just going to do the cross. Yeah, there. I'm just going to use my Nuvo hybrid ink. So this is Black Shadow. Okay. And then we're just going to stamp that down. So that's our first one. Okay. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah. Like I said, just something really simple. And there's a little Easter there. So I'm thinking of just popping a little Easter there. Okay, so that's the first one. And then I want the daffodil. Okay, so we are just going to pop this in again in our stamping platform, and using my my ink again, we're going to stamp that, and I am going to stamp it twice. Okay, so there's that one. Again, very, very simple, but I think these are going to work out quite nicely. And if you want to do some really quick cards, I think that this definitely could work and could, yeah. So I'm going to grab this one. Okay, so I'll put that there. And we're going to put that in the middle as well. And I think what I'm going to do is, some of them will say Easter blessings, and I'll put, or should I put Easter blessings on all of them? Yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see what, because these are actually going to go, I will use these. I'll probably put them in some orders. But aren't they just cute? So cute. Right, our final one. Okay, so let's get rid of that. And sorry, let me put that back in. It's going to be this one up at the top. Okay, so let's do that. And I'm just going to have it up. So I think this one's definitely going to have Easter blessings, just because it's a bit of a smaller image, but I think it's all good. Okay. Probably didn't need that third one, but there you go. Right, while I've got this out, let's pop on, let's take this Easter Blessings, and then let's pop that just on there, like so. Okay. Oh. So, there we go. So there's our first one. I mean, how cute is that? You could even just leave it like that, but we are going to add just a little bit of colour. Yeah, I need to move that Easter Blessings somewhere else on this card. Let's have a look. Thinking probably just there. Oh, okay, so let's ink that up and do it once more. Okay, so there's that one. Yeah, I think let's stick just with Easter Blessings, I think, with all of them. Okay, pop you down on there. I did have a rag. Just clean that up a second. Okay, and then that one is just going to go there. Right, so I'm sort of keeping this in real time. Oh, that moved, so let's clean that up again. We do need to dry that. I am doing this in real time just so that you can see how quick and easy these are doing. I mean, like they are to do. You can keep your colouring in really. I'm just going to dry this off so that it sticks and doesn't slide. You can keep this quite simple, or you can, you know, your colouring, sorry, you can keep it really simple, or you can do lots of fancy stuff with it. But honestly, I think that we've got just how, well, I think we're going to have it just as we need. So, okay, and it is handy having a stamping platform. I haven't used one for ages. I've got a Tim Holtz one, but I found it quite hard on my hands. And this one's actually from Craft Stash. And oh my goodness, I've gone back to using a stamping platform. I absolutely love it. It's one of the best stamping platforms I've ever had. Yeah, I love it. I've got another one. I think I've got a Lisa Horton one as well, and it never comes out. This is the one that I always go for. So if I was to recommend one, it would definitely be that one. Right, those are the 4 cards. Now, I did say we were going to do a 5th card with the stencil, so let's get the stencil. And what I'm going to do is I am going to stick this, and again, this is going to be quite a simple one. I'm just going to have it there, and I'm going to go in and grab a couple of inks. So I'm going to go with Tiki Torch and Melon Ice. I'm going to grab my orange and yellow brushes, and what I'm going to do is around the centre, I'm just going to do that. Okay, I'm going to do it to both of them. And I'm using Catherine Pooler ink, so this is Tiki Torch, and then I'm using Melon Ice, which has got like a sort of green colour to it. But I just think these two would look really, really nice. Okay, and then, but you could use your Tim Holtz Distress inks. You can use anything for this. So that is that. Now I need to be careful. I had a feeling that was going to happen. This is the only thing with using these. So what I am actually going to do, we're going to cut those out, I think. because I didn't think it would rip it up, but it has. And right, oh look, let's turn it over, let's do that again. Okay, so I mean it's got some stick, but it's not going to stick onto it. Yeah, that's the only problem that I'll say with magazines, is they use a really strong stick on them, but I thought I could have got away with it. But yeah, so we're just going to do that again. I'm going to keep it in the video so that you can see that, you know, we still as crafters, as professional crafters, not that I see myself as a professional, but as a professional crafter, that we still make mistakes, and it is okay to make mistakes. You know, we've used a piece of cardstock. This is smooth cardstock. It is what I used for ink blending and my carpet colouring all the time. I just cut it down to size so that I have some panels. Right, there we go, much better. And then we do have some stems, so I need a nice green. I don't think I've got a Catherine Pooler green. I do love her inks, I have to say. Her inks are lovely. So I'm going to go in with my Distress Oxide in Maude Lawn. Let me just cover these. And then grab my green, which is here. And then we're just going to go down like this. So keeping it very simple. And then I'm going to do another one just over like that. Okay. Right. So really simple. And then, because I've got it everywhere, I am just going to go around the bottom of my piece with the green. Okay, just like this. Okay, can you see that? Yep. And then I'm going to come in with my Stormy Sky. This is my distressing, and I am going to come in at the top. Let me just clean this up. I love working on my tiles. So this is just a floor tile for anyone who is wondering. And you know, they clean up amazingly, and they're really good for blending as well. So we're going to come in with Stormy Sky, and then I'm going to bring that around so it's like a nice spring's day. Okay, just like that. So as you can see, how lovely does that look? That looks beautiful. Right, okay, so I'm just going to clean this up again. Let's move our tools out the way. I have actually now moved my tools behind me, so if my voice keeps going quite quiet, it's because I'm reaching behind me. I'm going to see how that works for a couple of weeks, and yeah, hopefully it'll work fine. So I'm just going to dry this off. And then what I want to do is I'm going to bring in a black pen. You don't have to do this. You can leave it like this if you want to, but I'm just bringing in a black pen. This is just a fine liner one. I think it's a 0.8 if I remember rightly. And I'm just going to come in and doodle on my piece. Like I said, this, you know, a lot of you are probably thinking, oh my goodness, Dawn, you were ruining it. But honestly, this is just this is me. I really wanted to do it, so we're doing it. But you can stop and you can just keep going, but I don't know, I just feel like I want like an organic feeling to it. So I'm just sort of not being precise, we're just adding bits in. and then on the stem like so. And it doesn't matter if we go off. My hand started shaking, so oh, I quite like that. I really like that. So yeah, just follow your own sort of pattern. And the reason why I'm doing this is because my ink blending just along the bottom here isn't brilliant. So I want to sort of distract from it. And I want this to look a bit more organic as well. Yeah, and more outlined. And I have to say, I'm loving how it's looking. I honestly thought I might have ruined it when I first started, but actually I really like it. So just doing that, and then I'm just going to put my border in as well. Okay, like so. The other thing I want to do is I'd like to bring in some leaves, because we are missing the leaves. Now, does the stamp set, I think the stamp set does have leaves. Yes, they do. So if you wanted to, you could stamp yourself some leaves, yeah. But yeah, oh my goodness, I love that. That is absolutely gorgeous. That has turned out brilliantly. And then to finish this off, I am going to use this one that says, actually, do you know what? No, I'm not. I was going to, but we're not. Where did I put it? There it is. We're going to use the same sentiment as we've just used. So, yeah. We're going to use Easter Blessings. And I'm just going to stamp it across like that. There. It's as simple as that. And then you can either stick this onto an A2 card base, or you can stick it onto an A6. But I am going to be sticking it onto, yeah, onto my 5x7. Okay. And just like that, there's our first card all done. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love it. So there's a card number 1. So really pleased with that. Really pleased. Right, so let's go on to our next ones. And like I said, we're just going to use coloured pencils to colour these in. Please feel free to fast forward this section if you wish to do so. Right, I want very simple colouring in, so we're just going to grab a yellow, because we are doing a daffodil, and we're just going to colour it in. Like I said, nothing fancy in this. Yes, I'm using polychrome pencils. Like I said, I'm using them because I have them, I love them. However, I'm not doing anything fancy other than just one layer colouring, because I want you guys to see that it doesn't matter what colour pencils you use. You know, just one layer can really help make your card. I hope that makes sense. I really do. Okay. Just going to go around. Now that centre bit, I'm actually going to come in with orange, because I love daffodils that have the orange centre. Just beautiful. So that's what we're going to do. And as you can see, nothing, you know, nothing fancy going on. Keeping it very simple. And there we have it. Now I think what I am going to do is I'm going to come in with my pen, and we're going to border these. Okay, just like so. Just to frame it. So there's our first one. So the cross, I'm going to come in with, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe red. Don't want grey or anything or brown, so I'm just going to come in with red and I'm going to colour the whole thing. Yeah, and again, keeping it really simple. I don't want to sort of, you know, make this complicated or anything for you. Okay, so really good, easy beginner project here. I really like that. Okay, and then this side. But yeah, use what you have in your stash, so use whatever coloured pencils, but coloured pencils on craft card really does look nice. I'm going to come in with a brighter red, so we've got two different reds, missed a bit there, for these bits here, just so there's just something a little different. If you don't have coloured pencils, you can use felt tip pens. You could even use crayons. Crayons would work. Yeah, there's loads of different mediums out there which you could use instead if you don't have coloured pencils. Okay, right. I know my daughter picked up some coloured pencils, some cheap ones from the pound shop. They were £6, I think, for 48. Right, this one I'm going to do a pink. Yeah, let's do a pink. And they're really, really good, and they're only £6. So you can get some really nice, cheap, inexpensive ones. Right. So all the flowers on this, I'm going to do pink, and then we'll bring in a green for the leaves. So these are all tulips. Okay. And just like this. Like I say, I'm doing this in real time with you, just so that you can see that it doesn't, you know, it's not going to take you long to do. Although I am a fast crafter, so. Right, let's pull in a green. Oh, let's have a nice bright green. And let's colour all those other bits in. Like this. And colouring in with pencils as well is very, very forgiving. Yeah, if you go out the lines, it really doesn't show as much as what you would think. Oh, I love that. Right, I will come back in. I'm going to finish these off with some borders, but I'm just going to finish them. And then this one I'm going to bring in and do... Yeah, I'm going to do pink again, I think, with an orange centre. So this is like a pinky purple. Okay. And just like that. Oh, you can hear the planes overhead. Right. Okay, that's done. And then grab an orange. Actually, we'll use this orange. And I'm going to just colour that centre in. You can use brown, dark orange, anything for this. Yellow if you wanted to. Right, okay. So there's that. Now I'm just going to grab my pen and do the very last bit. And that is just putting a border on. As simple as that. And the border just helps frame it and draw the eye into the centre. Okay. Like so. And then our last one, like this. Oh, I like. So there we have it. There is our 5 cards when I get the other one. Let me just burnish these so they stay flat. Okay. But how lovely is that little set of note cards? How simple, but how lovely have they turned out? And then there is our stenciled one. So today we have made 5 cards using Creative Stamping Magazine issue number 132, using the gifts. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section below, and hopefully hopefully you like what I've created today and you get inspired by it. But I'm going to leave it there. If you're not a subscriber, please do consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video very soon. But until then, happy crafting. Bye.